tomato with pickle.
Oh, great. Nice one, love, sir. Hey, great being married, isn't it, eh, kid?
There's more to marriage than Eason.
Don't I know it? Hey, listen. Ron's not around, is he? Only I've got some extra stock, you know. My own stock. On the mobile.
No, you're right.
Have you seen Barry? Tell him I'm looking for
Aye, aye. Look who's here.
Come out.
Will do. So, how's the bride due to be then, mates?
Fantastic. Still can't believe me look.
Ah, it's not just luck. You deserve it.
I've been looking for you.
You owe us.
Hey, do you know Sinbad's got engaged?
I know he's pulled a fast one on us.
Oh, leave it, will you? I've got work to do.
Hey, and we've got a score to settle and all. Do you know something? He ruined our dream night. Forced us out of our hotel.
Bridal suite too.
Bridal suite, you too.
Him and Marcia made a right show of us. What do you think you were playing that, eh? Accusing us of adultery?
It was supposed to be our second honeymoon. We have this room booked.
It's a lovely room and all. Flowers, champagne.
You mean you used this? You and Marcia?
That was for me and Jackie, that you.
Well, only the best for my Mars.
Flowers. Champagne.
And I paid for it.
Oh, lovely.
I'm learning. I'm becoming quite a dab hand at this housekeeping lark.
You'll be taking up knitting next.
Now there's an idea.
I've only got half an hour. I've got to see the school librarian before 2 o'clock.
Executive stress. I thought I'd got rid of all that.
When you got rid of the business, I know. Hey, that's mine.
Why should that stop him? Doesn't when it comes to money. Bags full of the stuff.
I've never stolen any money, I've told you. It's Uncle Hugh's. I'm just the errand boy. He wants me to take it over to Spain next week.
Yes, but where does it come from?
I've taken it out of this bank account.
Now look!
Try not to get worked up, John.
Look, it's not my bank account. It's in my name, but it's not my money. It's Hugh's. And it's there so I can take it out whenever he asks me and ship it over to Spain for him.
Yes, we know all that. What we don't know is why.
All I know is that he let me pocket the interest on the accounts and have the chance for a few days in the sun every now and again.
And you never thought, just for one single second, why he was going to all that trouble just to give you the benefit of a glass of sangria?
No. I just figured it was some kind of tax fiddle or other. It's none of my business.
We could get prosecuted.
I know.
But this is serious, Peter. Deadly serious. We've got to get hold of you. Correction, you have got to help us get hold of him. Otherwise, we're going to be in deep trouble.
See, at 24 weeks, the fetus is 33 centimetres long and weighs 570 grams. Fluttering feelings can now be felt in the womb.
Ah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. It's just like a little butterfly fluttering inside you.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
What?
He might be a boxer.
No, he won't, and neither will she.
Doesn't matter, does it? Boy or girl?
It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Oh, it's dead dusty in there, isn't it? How's it going, Cardiff?
Wasn't exactly meant to be a holiday.
Never been there.
I wanted to get my kids to it. I'm with Josie's parents.
Oh, that's nice.
Depends if you're asked first.
Oh, seems to be coming along nicely. What do you think of your windows in, Sex?
Don't know. Next week, I suppose.
You need some staff, aren't you?
Listen, the first wash is going to be a special offer. After that, regular price.
So if you've got the cooker here and the worktop here, the idea is to make them this side and then pack them this side.
Yeah, something like that. I hope you're doing the Four Seasons. I love them.
You've got your boxes in your cupboard here, so all you've got to do is stick them down.
Marcia loves margaritas.
Very well planted.
Well, Barry sorted it all.
Well, like Barry's place and yours.
Is he back then?
I don't know when he's back either.
Been looking for him for a week. It's a shame, you know, that flat's going empty and me and Marcia could move in with a moment's notice.
So we finally moved back in with Jackie then?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you just move in, eh?
Oh, come on, not without it all being official. When you started off with a glorious night to remember at the Adelphi, and you don't want anything to go wrong, do you?
So he let you have the interest on the account and free trips to Spain.
You wondered why you were going over there so often.
And you're supposed to be taking over this money to him next week.
That's right.
And is there anything left in this account of yours?
How much?
About 50,000.
£50,000?
That's right.
Charming, isn't it? Here we are, saddled with company debts, and Hugh's got that kind of money stashed away in private accounts.
Not in here.
At least this way I'll be able to get some fresh air.
can't believe Hugh would do this to me.
Looks as if he has.
There's got to be some explanation.
Well, if there is, there's only Hugh who knows it, and he slammed the phone down on us.
Well, we know where the money is. £50,000. It'll go some way to paying our debts.
But we can't take the money out of his account.
Well, it's in Peter's name. He can draw it out.
We can't ask him to do that.
Why not? Hugh's not here. We're going to have to sort this out for ourselves.
Excuse me, mate. You seen anybody drive a taxi out?
All the ones parked over there? Yeah, tall guy. Black. Looks a bit like you.
Ellis.
Drove off about an hour ago. I get sent out here at hourly intervals every time I threaten to have a fag.
I don't believe this. Has that brother of mine got any sense?
You don't look too happy about it.
I'm not.
You haven't put Katie's things in the wash.
Well, I keep telling her to put them in the basket.
Hey, you wouldn't just start doing that yourself.
You must be being married.
It's job adverts you should be looking at.
I've already been through the paper once this morning.
And was there any?
No, not today. Could the bill be that?
Jobs aren't that easy to come by these days. Have you been down to the job centre?
I'm going tomorrow.
What's wrong with today?
He's coming in the hospital with me.
What?
Antenatal clinic.
You're going down there, are you?
Why, loads of fellas go. They let you feel the baby and you can see it on the scanner.
Oh, you're not going to be one of them fellas that stands there with a video camera when she has it.
We haven't got a video camera.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, well, I bet you went there when I was born.
I was where I should have been. Pacing up and down the corridor, clutching a bunch of flowers for your mother.
Red roses, please.
Hey, you'll have to make do with dandelions if you're still not working.
Well, at least you have a job by then, won't I?
What? Not hanging around some antenatal thingy, you won't.
It's up to us what we do, isn't it?
You can't expect me not to take an interest. Not while you're living under my roof.
I might be late. I've got a meeting with the head after school.
It's no problem. Oi, I want a word with you.
John?
I want that money that's in your account.
It's not my money to give you.
It's in your name. You can sign for
Got a
it.
gentleman's agreement with Uncle Hugh.
Gentlemen, you can't be talking about you and your uncle.
I think we should discuss this later.
I'm looking after it for Hugh. I'm not letting anybody have it without his say-so.
It's not his money.
It's not our money either.
At least half of it's mine, Barbara. It was supposed to be a joint business, remember?
I can't let you have it till I've spoken to Hugh.
Look, we're in big trouble here. We can lose everything we've got.
We could be in a lot more trouble if we don't think this through. We need to sort out what's going on.
Well, isn't it obvious? Everything I've worked for, everything I've saved for, it's all in a mess.
John, take it easy.
And I want that wadded money that's upstairs as well.
But I can't give it to you. You're not having it.
Oh, you'll jump for Uncle Hugh, won't you? But you won't do anything to help me.
Oh, John.
Don't blame me for this. Don't blame me for any of this. I didn't know what was going on.
Leave him. Don't touch him.
Shouldn't we get a doctor?
He can get a lot worse than this. Keep out of the way. Now, calm down.
You better bloody well hand over that money, Peter. Otherwise, you're finished as far as this family's concerned.
This, please.
Yes, of course you can. 5p, please. So. There's your 5p change. All right. Ciao.
Right then, what's your best line?
What?
You know, what you sell most of in a day?
Depends. If it's hot, we sell ice cream. If it's cold, we don't. If it's tea and time, we sell chewing gum. If it's holidays, we don't.
Jackie, I mean regular. What are your basics?
What is this, market research?
Hey, finding out what to get from the cash and carry for our little business on the side. Hey, one day you and me could have our own shop, you know.
Oh, fat chance.
Oh, come on, he's got to have his dreams, hasn't he?
Oh, like dream nights in luxurious hotel bridal suites. A man has to have his feet on the ground.
All right, Jack. You can't blame me for that going wrong now, can you, eh?
Oh, that'll not keep you going for long.
Well, there's only me to Pete.
All right, Barry not back then?
Oh, don't you start.
Oh, don't tell me. Barry Grant's in demand again, eh?
It's the tea next door. Angie.
Not with Sinbad, actually. Well, now that him and Marcia have finally got it together, he's after your job and your flat.
You what? The caretaking?
And the flat?
Well, I think it's more the flat he's after.
Well, he can't have it.
Why not? It's empty, isn't it?
Doesn't have to be.
How are you, Jack?
Not until he's paid us back for last week.
Oh, right. Nice one, kid.
I wish there was something I could do.
What about lying down?
I'll lie on the sofa.
I'll help.
I'm all right. Leave me alone.
We'll cancel the meeting with the head. Get back early.
What a mess.
Just keep an eye on him. And you don't let him know. He hates it if you fuss.
I'm really sorry about all this.
It's not you I blame, it's Hugh.
I'm beginning to think I've been made a fool of. I know I disappointed Dad.
No use blaming yourself.
He wanted me to take over the business, follow in his footsteps.
That sort of thing doesn't happen these days.
But I'm not like him, Mum. I can't just be a clone.
Nobody's asking you to be a clone. We used to be so proud of you. You were good at everything.
Easy enough when I was 10 years old, top of the class.
It went further than that. Oxford.
Okay, life used to be simple. I kept on passing exams and everybody kept on being pleased. But then the exams ran out.
That's when life's supposed to begin.
Yeah, but what life? Go out and join the rat race, buy a suit and tie.
Well, it would have been better than getting mixed up in this mess.
Give it a rest, will you?
I'm sorry. I really am. I was a fool to believe Uncle Hugh.
We all were.
Wish I'd never got mixed up in any of this.
Bit late for that.
Hey, this is soundless, mate.
Yeah, from Josie's parents. That and a whole pile of others.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Took my kids away without a word to me, son.
Well, they're back now, aren't they?
But for how long? We're already asking when can they go back to Cardiff again.
And you don't want them to go?
Josie's parents can give them all sorts, can't they? And they've got the money, they've got the time.
Yeah, well, kids need a lot of love and all, you know, like.
Them kids have only got me, son.
And me and Marcia. And him.
Right. Where do you think you've been?
Manchester Airport. That's why I'm laid back.
With my taxi?
Yeah, and a man of 60 with a blonde and 7 suitcases. Talk about a tip.
Hey, I thought I told you to leave it alone.
Yeah, so did I.
Look, there's rules and regulations. It costs us a fortune if you get caught without a license.
I won't get caught.
Hey, listen. You know, it's always been too big, hasn't it?
Why are you trying to lend a hand? That cab could be a little gold mine.
How come you're so interested in working for a living? I thought you were supposed to be minted.
Yeah, you should try life in the fast lane.
Oh, what's the matter? Have you gone through that wad of money you brought over with you, have you? See you, Mick.
All right, son.
Listen, you've got a valuable asset sitting there, and you've got to pay the settle whether you use it or not. You let me use the cab, and I'll pay my way.
Look, it's against the law.
You're going to need a partner if you're going to look after those kids properly.
Yeah, what about a license? What about insurance?
Nobody will know if I don't get caught.
Yeah, and if you do, I'm finished.
Listen, you know it makes sense, big brother.
No chance. It makes no sense. I could get into all kinds of bother taking risks like that. Now, you just do as you're told for once. Keep out of that taxi.
Come on, it's time we were going.
Is that new?
Yeah, do you think it's big enough?
Big enough for two, yeah?
Yeah, that's the idea. Do you think people will realise I'm pregnant?
No.
Oh, but I want them to. Otherwise they might just think I'm fat. And looking fat's awful, but looking pregnant's all right. Oh, come on, Owen, otherwise we'll be late.
Oh, what's the rush? To keep you waiting for hours at them places.
Yeah, well, does it matter? You've got nothing better to do.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Rogers.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I'm out of work for a week, and you and your dad would treat me as if I'll never work again. My mum's right, you know. Perhaps I should go back to college, at least to get a better job at the end. And if he went to live with me, Mum?
Oh, no, not that again. We're all right here.
She wouldn't charge us rent.
Your dad doesn't charge us rent. We just put towards the food and the lecky.
I know, but she could look after the baby when you went back to work.
Owen, I am not going to live with your mother.
Why, Sam? She's all right.
Well, because it's her house, isn't it? It's her kitchen.
This is your dad's house.
Well, that's different.
Why? Because it's your dad?
No. Well, because my mum isn't here. So that makes it feel like it's more our house.
It doesn't stop him treating us like kids, does it? Why does he keep picking on me about not having a job? Does he think I'm not trying?
He's just worried about me, that's all.
I know, well, now we're married. It's up to me to worry about you, not him. Better off at me mum's, you know. Look, won't you at least give it a go, eh?
No. Come on.
Well, I can sell the children's clothes and you can do the other lines.
Yeah, that's a good idea, but who's going to be doing Ron's stuff in the middle then?
We both will. That he'll do all right.
Oh, will he?
Yeah, that's the way it is in business, Jimmy.
Anyway, he's got his shop.
Yeah, all right then. Hey, listen, tell you what. How's about you coming out with me on the Moby on Friday then?
Fine. It's my day off.
Good one.
Oh, he's here.
Right. All right, Sinbad.
Have you seen me pockets?
See ya.
Hey, Terry tells us you've been looking for Barry Grants.
Yeah, have you seen him?
No, nobody has. Nobody knows where he is.
He's a load onto himself, isn't he?
Yeah. So he doesn't know I'll be giving up the caretaking and that.
Or the flats.
Plenty of time, you know, for me to change my mind.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that, are you?
Oh, well. Very nice job, isn't it, Jack?
Lovely flats.
I thought he was supposed to be staying at yours.
No, doesn't have to. Just stay at the flats.
Lovely flat, isn't it, love?
Yeah, not as nice as the Adelphi Hotel, though. Especially the bridal suite.
You only did it for a laugh. We thought you'd see the funny side of it.
Oh, did you? Well, tough, because this time the laugh's on you.
You owe us, you see.
Yeah. For a dinner we didn't eat, a bottle of bubbly we didn't sup, and a luxury bed we didn't sleep in.
On the other hand, if you spring clean the movie,
Inside and out.
Jimmy and me might just consider settling down at my place.
Mind you, it all depends on how serious you are. You know, in setting up home with Marcia.
I'm very serious. All right, it's a deal.
No, it's you.
Mum, not back yet.
No. At least somebody in this house is earning an honest living.
I didn't know what was going on.
You're supposed to be so bright. Couldn't you have asked some questions?
It was supposed to be your company. Didn't you know what was going on?
I was ill, I was tired. All I wanted to do was to get out and have a rest.
So you left all the paperwork to Uncle Hugh?
Why not? It was his job. He was supposed to be my brother.
And you still can't get through to him?
Wish I knew. All I know is that when I phone up, he either hangs up or there's no reply.
You mean you think he's done a runner?
Don't ask me. I don't know anything anymore. I thought we'd cleared it all up. Your mother had a new job. We had a new start.
I'm really sorry I got mixed up.
Thought we'd sold the business, paid off our debts, and we're left with a nice little nest egg to see me into old age. And now look at me. Up to my ears in debt, courtesy of my own brother. And now he's disappeared.
He'll turn up. Sorry, Dad.
Yes, well, sorry isn't really good enough, is it? Especially if your mother and I end up losing our home. Or worse still, behind prison bars.
Well, you look busy.
Yeah, well, I like to do a good job, don't I?
Should get a bit of weight off you.
Nothing like a bit of elbow grease.
I only hope Ron Dixon's paying you well.
Yeah, well, of course he is. You don't think I'll be doing this for nothing, do you? You need every penny you can get when you're getting married.
Marcia will see sense one day.
Oh, will she? Well, nothing but the best for my Mars.
You wouldn't begin to know how to show her a good time.
Oh, wouldn't I? Listen, mate, we've already spent a big night down at the Adelphi, celebrating the engagement.
Yeah, you won't be able to keep that up. I'll keep her in the style to which you became accustomed with me.
Oh, do you think so? Hey? Well, listen, mate, what do you think all this is about, eh?
Hey, Sinbad, don't forget the corners.
Are you supervising or something?
Well, she works in Ron Dixon's shop, doesn't she? It's Jimmy Corcoran's wife, Jackie.
I'm the better-looking Johnson brother, Alice.
Hiya.
So have you known Thomas long?
Thomas? You don't look like a Thomas.
Oh, he's got a few names.
Oh, what?
Thomas Henry Edward Sweeney.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Neither does he.
There's nothing wrong with my name.
Why'd you call yourself Sinbad then?
Thomas Henry Edward.
Yeah.
Did your man watch a lot of telly?
Yeah, the Sweeney, yeah. I'm head of the Sweeney clan, if you don't mind.
You come down in the world then, haven't you?
I'm just doing a favour for a mate, that's all.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a cup of coffee.
Coffee? You wouldn't touch coffee last week.
Yeah, well, I don't feel sick anymore. I mean, things change all the time during pregnancies.
Oh, I don't know. By the time all this is over, I won't need to go back to college, will I? I'll be a qualified gynecologist listening to you.
I thought you were interested.
Oh, hey, Sam, I am, love.
Everything all right?
No.
What is it? What's the matter?
It's what they told me at the clinic. I've got high blood pressure.
Oh, come on, they said it was a bit raised.
And I've got to be careful and have loads of rest.
Right, you lie there. Come on, I'll fetch you something.
Well, actually, I was just about to make it a cup of coffee.
And I can't have too much stress or it could be bad for me and the baby.
Can't you do something? Give you some tablets.
He just said take it easy.
I hope this will teach you to pull your finger out about getting a job.
I'm doing me best, you know.
She needs looking after when she's like this.
Well, I would look after her, wouldn't I? If I had the chance.
It's worry that's brought this on. Wondering where the money's coming from.
Well, she's got no need to worry, has she? Because she's got you.
Wondering when you're going to pull yourself together.
I'm doing me best, you know. I gave up college for it, didn't I?
That's the least you could do.
It's not my fault I lost my job.
It's a husband she needs, not a layabout.
I'm not staying here to listen to you. Come on, Sammy. Get your bag packed.
No need to take it like that.
I didn't mean it.
Look, we're going to me mum's. At least she cares about me future.
And I care about Sammy's future, heir to my grandchild.
Will you come on? Can't you see it's for the best, Sammy?
She needs rest, not hassle.
Well, I'm not giving her the hassle, am I?
Look, I can't face it.
You can't face what?
Moving. I want to stay here.
But our life's not our own here, girl.
Oh, please, Owen, don't make me.
Now look what you've done.
My head's spinning now.
Oh, you're all right, love.
What about my baby?
Right, that settles it. She's staying here.
Despite the news from the police, Fisher's not out of trouble as yet. There's still their key witness, Al Simpson, who has no intention of backing down. In Home and Away, next.